Hi, Math 3. Wednesday's homework is converting from standard to vertex form of a quadratic. And so what you have here is standard form. Standard form is the ax squared plus bx plus c. And that's what you have here. But we need to get vertex form. So what vertex form is a times x minus h squared plus k, where h and k come from your vertex. Now this should be pretty easy. A is exactly the same in both equations. It's the number in front of x squared. Now we don't have a number in front of x squared, so it's a 1. So we know that our a value is going to be 1, but we do need to find our h and k. So to find h and k, we need to just find our vertex. So to get your vertex, to get the x value of your vertex, we have this formula here. You should remember this from either Math 1 or you should have learned it last week in class. So we know that we have a, b, and c. So we have negative b. b is negative 12, so a negative negative, so we just have a positive 12 over 2 times a, 2 times 1. So this ends up being 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So our x value of our vertex is 6. To get our y value, we just plug it back in. So our original equation is x squared minus 12x plus 11. So instead of x, I'm going to replace x with 6. 6 squared minus 12 times 6 plus 11. And when I simplify this equation, I get minus 25. So our vertex is 6, negative 25. And our vertex is going to replace our h and our k. So this is my h, and this is my k. So my equation converted to vertex form is going to be y equals, my a value is 1. Because my a value is 1, I don't need to write that, because 1 times anything is going to be itself. Now we have x minus h. h is 6, so I'm going to put that in there. Keep it squared, plus our k value, now plus a negative 25. Now here, we don't need this double addition subtraction sign. Adding a negative number is the exact same thing as subtracting. So we're going to simplify this to look a little bit more like what you'd see on a test. And this would be your answer. So go ahead and repeat this 2 more times. Let your teacher know if you have any questions.